your attention. All right, so the last section is on winning.
Yes.
Who likes to win? See, you like to win. Yeah. Talk about. We in life to win. We in business to win. Who likes losing? Oh, nobody likes losing. What happened there? I lost you. But here's the thing. I'm going to redefine winning for you here today. Because for winning to be real in your life, you have to feel that loss. If you're used to winning all the time, you're not really going to appreciate the learnings you get from losing. When I left my job, I thought, oh, everything is solved. I am done with life. But no, the first year was one of the darkest periods of my life. It was scary. I wouldn't get up at 11 a.m., noon. I have this nest egg. Why do I care about getting up? I'm making this flip property over here. My contractor's dealing with it. Why do I care about getting up? Why do I care about changing lives? And it was so awful because I know in my heart that I have talent. I have amazing business talent. I have this want to scale up a massive business, but I couldn't even do something as simple as getting up. For my own self, I would get up for this corporate America nonsense on 8 a.m. and just be there all the time. But I couldn't have this rejection of myself gone from my life. At times it was because I didn't make that much money on this flip, so I would be extra hard on myself. I'm like, oh, I'm so unworthy. How could I have messed that up? I did the numbers right, I did this thing right. I was just really hard on myself. It was a pretty dark period of my life. But coming out of it, I'm really glad that I was in that dark period. Because, one sec. Because it really brought me closer to who I am. It made me go deeper into my childhood, deeper into my adulthood, deeper into my feelings of reflecting on rejection, reflecting on unworthiness, going into the dark trauma of my life so I could see how I could make something amazing out of it. So I told you I would go to inspirational events, and of course that lasted a little while. But like an old car, if you ignite it and you don't maintain it well, it will just go downhill. And that's when I furthered my accountability to God. And that's where every bar just went higher. And out of the trauma that I reflected on in my life, growing up in Chicago, I was able to see that I was constantly rejected even by my own city in the form of gentrification. So I was able to take that and flip it around into affecting long-term change in affordable housing. And that initiative gave me that fire. I'm like, I gotta get up. It's 5:59, let's go. We have so much work to do. I haven't get the hell out of bed. And that's that type of fire you need to run a business. Because if you're going about it lukewarm, I'll figure it out one of these days. Let's hope for the best tomorrow. You're going to go into that same dark period. And although you could get something out of it, you don't want to stay there all the time. Appreciate that moment, but don't stay there because people need you. The business idea you have, that investment idea you have, they need you desperately. Our team has grown to about 8 people in our office because of that urgency, not being lukewarm. And our rental properties have continued to increase too. Multifamily, single families, we're growing every month. So appreciate the darkness, but really make it a win for you. And really just don't let victory make you a defeated person. How could I explain this? If you won 5 times in your life and you go into losing something, you're really it's going to take you so far down. So you really, really just want to challenge yourself to actually lose as much as you can so you could really make an amazing apex of victory out of your life. All right? So, and the last section is really about taking inventory. Because if we have no starting place with where we're going, the next step, then we really don't have a it's like saying we're going to hike a mountain, but we don't know where the mountain is. So let's tune our GPS, and we're going to go through this yeah, but exercise, which is at the bottom of your worksheet here. You're going to form it like such. Yeah, I want to start this bread loaf company, but I'm missing capital. Yeah, I want to start this amazing relationship, but everyone I've been dating is not great. So just having that starting point is a great place to be so you know what to do next. It was so easy for me, especially in my dark place, to avoid taking inventory of my life, to avoid accountability, to avoid having accountability partners for every aspect of my life, business, personal, spiritual. But as I got into identifying more, all the distractions started to go away. And I was able to focus like a laser beam. Like everything, just get out of my way. I have something to do. Just don't tell me about this other business idea. I have this. I'm honing this. Get out. And when you have that winning mentality for what you want to do, you'll also bring that people power gravity back into your life too. To where you're just walking around and people are just kind of sticking to you like, wow, this guy there's something here. Or this gal is something here. All right? So let's jump into that yeah, but exercise and we'll wrap up here in a minute. Hello again. It is I, Ivan. 20 seconds to lift off. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I hope you got some awesome stuff out of that. Jeremy, you can't leave. You better sit your butt down. All right. So, does anybody want to be vulnerable and share one of their yeah buts? Yeah, Ed? I got a special prize for you. My personal money clip for being ballsy. Yeah, come on up here. And I'm going to give you my money clip right now.
How much money is it?
Minus the money.
Anyway, I'm not going to talk in this thing. I'm an artist. I've always done it my whole life. I've just never really done it as a job. I have kind of a unique style. It's kind of abrasive, a little strange, a little dark. So I have this talent. I just don't release it out to the internet because I'm worried about what people will think of it. So I'm trying to get over that. So that's my good. Thank you, Ed.
Cool, man. So just putting it out there is a great place to be. So now the world could come in upon you and help you on that matter. All right? So I encourage also for you to talk it out into the world too. Whatever you're going through, people will just be attracted to addressing whatever it is. All right? So just be real with yourself. Now to wrap up, I just wanted to wrap up with a lesson of my father. Okay? And it's a beautiful lesson in its simplicity. So I'll just jump you right through it. I was a little boy. I think about 8 years old. Hey, how you doing? And this little boy, Ivan, had nightmares. And he went to his papa. I have these nightmares. I can't sleep. It's been days. Pop, could you help me? Please. I want to go back to sleep. It's really hard. Because this demon shows up in my nightmares every night. And he won't go away. He's just staring at me with his ugly face and he runs after me. Son, I'm glad you told me about this situation. Let me impart some wisdom upon you. Because I went through this very thing. When that demon approaches you, you get closer to it. And you say, come on. And you pow, kick them in the face. You put, jab, everything. Just get them everywhere. And that's really how we gotta apply it to life, right? Everything we just covered, people power. My father just gave me that lesson. Other people's resources. He gave me that wisdom. He let me win in life. Pow! The simplest lessons of life are the best. I'm really grateful for my father for that. And just go and pow it out at life. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for being here. And go after that next step. Thank you.